Hello everyone, we are Guild 20 and we're going to be talking about AI in healthcare. So AI and its potential. AI is evolving and what they can come to do in the future is limitless. In the medical field, they can do many different things such as medical diagnostics, drug discovery, and medical operations. Our question today is going to be, should AI be fully implemented into the healthcare system to replace doctors and surgeons?
The first reason why we don't think AI should replace doctors is because doctors will still be needed to operate the technology. It has been proven that AI technology can be used to analyze a patient and complete a health diagnostic without the need of a doctor. Although this may be the case, a doctor must be standby to retrieve the information and convey that information to the patient. Furthermore, the doctor should be the one giving commands to the technological system to complete a task. An example of this is the Da Vinci surgical system, which is a surgical robot used in operations using 3D magnification. This system incorporates both AI and robotic technology, where doctors require practice and training to use. At the end, AI may be able to provide people with data, but interpreting that data is a human's job.
Human connections are necessary when people are recovering in hospitals. AI can administer better and faster healthcare, but in the end, human care can improve morale and mental health. Humans can also be there to help support people when they receive bad news. For example, they have a terminal illness or other issues that may come about. It's good to have humans there to support each other. And as someone who has had many trips to the ER, from surgeries, my pinky, adenoids, my tonsils, ear tube surgeries, and even a couple hernias, I can say with 100% certainty that having doctors there with me helped me out greatly, especially since most of those happened when I was of young age. So I would say human connection and doctors in the workplace are necessary for recovery.
Economic and financial concerns. Yes, we agree that no amount is worth the life of humans and good health is priceless. But when implementing AI, a lot of things has to be put into understanding. AI involves high cost of modification and implementation. It will also result to unemployment in the healthcare domain. Free healthcare won't be available due to high cost of modification, and with this, the less privileged and low-income earners will be affected. This will lead to high death rate and spread of diseases. And you all agree with me that this is the opposite of what we want. Also, profit comes into question. AI will keep taking from the nation's resources more than it had due to the high cost of maintenance. Therefore, it is highly advisable to disregard the implementation of AI because it will be disastrous to the nation's economy.
Can we trust algorithms? Although studies show that AI could recognize diseases faster than humans and diagnose patients with great accuracy, let's focus on the algorithms that make AI work themselves. AI algorithms are based off of public data and presents that the testers in these data banks are predominantly white males. This excludes women, Asians, Blacks, and other minorities, and presents a major bias as to how AI can assess individual patients. United Health Group Optum Division was unaware that their data being used for their product that was eventually sold to hospitals to help identify vulnerable people requiring care management neglected racial inequalities in the amount of care received for Black versus white patients. And also, Winterlight Labs, which is a Toronto-based company, built auditory tests for neurological diseases, discovered that their technology only worked for people with English and Canadian dialect. And this presents a major bias to people who do not have these types of dialects, for example, immigrants. So keeping this in mind, we cannot put trust into technology that is still showing this many mistakes.
In conclusion, we believe that doctors should begin to incorporate the use of AI to help them with the job. It is undeniable that AI has positives to it, and we think that the best option would be to combine the pros of having a surgeon as well as having an AI. However, we strongly believe that AI should never replace doctors in the healthcare system. We need humans to overlook this technology.